Here we go. Hardcore time. Ooh, we've been quite looking forward to playing this. Just a nice slow-paced bit of leveling. Right, where are we heading? I'll need someone else to do that quest. I'll head down there and then we'll see if there's anyone else that can help us, because we won't be able to do it on our own. Get at the right level. I think this is episode 3 of this. I was thinking before, it's on retail, it's taken me probably about 10 to 11 episodes to get from 1 to 70. And then from 70 to 80, I'm just no point recording it. Because like I've said in the past, it's all the same, it's all in Cavalgata, so I'd just do 1 to 70. Whereas if I did an episode of this for an hour, all the way up until 60, it'd probably take me, what, 140 odd episodes to do? Because it's on average, what, 6 days to level? 6 days played time to level to 60, I think. And that's normal, that's not even hardcore. That'd be decent effort though to have that many videos of one character. We'll just see how far we can get. If this one dies and I've enjoyed it, then I might just make one on PvE Classic Era. I've got quite a few on Firemaw, PvP Realm and EU, but that'd be a waste of time videoing from 20 onwards, because I was actually doing that at one point. I only think I did like level 1 to 20. PvP zones after would just be me getting killed, wouldn't it? Was on the Shaman earlier, the retail one. Absolutely smashed it. What did we do? We got 10 levels, I think we did. Something like that. Hopefully there's someone down here doing this quest, so we could do with someone's help. Got any health potions? No. Uh-oh. Bollocks to it. Run! Come on! That was close. I didn't enjoy that. This video could have been a 3-minute video. It was closer to being a short than it was to being an actual video then. Imagine if I had to upload that. Episode 3, 3 minutes long. Dead. This is why slow and steady wins the race. For hardcore anyway. Not an actual race. You would 100% lose. Philosophy. Let's sneak round. Cursed Dark. Can I skin these as well? Kara. Let's hope so. Ooh. I can't use axes. Can I use axes later on? I don't think I can I? Forgot I even had that. Silly boy. And if we get into trouble this time, there's no evasion, so we will be up a certain creek without a paddle. Yeah, there's no way we're doing that thingy one. Captain Perrin, but we can get the rings though. We can do that one. He might have just finished it. See if there's anyone about. Come on. See if I had sap, but I don't. What level do you get sap at? Level 10. So we'll just get the rings, and then if anyone fancies helping us, we'll do it. If not, we'll just wait. Gouge isn't enough time to gouge one and attack the other. We've got no potions. I really don't want to end this video after like under 10 minutes. That would be a bit of a joke, wouldn't it? All the times when I've done hardcore, when I've not been recording, I've never died. Granted, I've never actually tried to get in that far, so it's not saying much. The one time I recorded, I'd end up under level 10. Wouldn't be great, would it? There's quite a few people playing last time. I'll do the old check in a sec, just so people have a rough idea of what it's like. This is EU. I think it's on stitches. 1 to 10, 50, 11 to 20, 50, 21 to 30, 50, 31 to 40, 50. That's better than before. I don't think it had that many online on the higher levels last time. 41 to 50, 35, 51 to 59, 29 and 60 will probably be 50. 35, Blackrock Depths, Blackrock Spire, Strato. It's all the lower levels really, which is what you'd expect, but that's also good in terms of if you're wanting to start a character here, because you actually see people running about. And if everyone was level 60, it wouldn't really interest you, would it? Surprised they haven't at least given a little round of this on a retail. Everyone would claim it might be too easy, but still I thought they might have just offered it and then given an achievement for doing it. It's quite nice outside of Lordaeron when I've flown around it before in Qatar. Underused really. Could have turned it into some sort of outside raid. Have like the Scarlet take over it. We have to win it back. Got that, haven't I? Right. No point me going up behind him and backstabbing. That's why I'm not stealthing and doing it. Because he always end up seeing me. At this low level, the stealth just seems to be rubbish. What I'm hoping for is someone else to come. I suppose I could ask in general, couldn't I? Why is it not doing it? Anyway, I thought it was +1. I thought 2 was trade. I have to be careful of the respawns. What's that there? A 60 trial hunter. I know what they're off to go and do. Oh. What's that like that? I think we've got a version back, so that's something. Can't use that, can I? Miss. Can we use daggers? That's it. No, we can use one-handed swords, but it costs 10 silver to learn it from Undercity. We won't be going to Ogramara Thunderbird for a while. Do the quests here. I normally go straight to Silverpath Forest, but the thing is, on hardcore that might be a bit of a jump. Could be worth going to the Barrens. Or are we getting ahead of ourselves and let's just focus on the now where? Because we nearly died earlier. Left guild there. See how many's online? 23 of 773. $160. Oh, that might be the person we saw before. Running through here. Is it doing Western Plaguelands? Could be. I wonder how many people you get trolling others trying to get them killed. I can see you. Peekaboo. Imagine if they'd just done like one PvP server just for the crack. That would have been chaos. They should have done it, but they should have just given massively increased XP rates. There's no way he was doing that on his own. I ain't sharing joints. And by that I don't mean that if I had one I wouldn't be sharing it with anyone. I mean I wouldn't be smoking one. That sort of stuff is not for me. Some of the habits I've never got. Not smoking weeds as such, but just normal tobacco. I get other habits. I've never got that one. I understand why you'd be addicted to sex. It's obvious. Certain drugs I get, because it gives you a certain feeling. Same with alcohol. Gambling, you've got a chance to win money, so I get that. But with tobacco, it does nothing for you. And you have to keep doing something you dislike to become addicted to it. So to me it's just madness. Each of their own though. We all have our vices. Be careful. Why? Do it on the other one. Because I shouldn't really criticise how people are playing, should I? If he got us killed, I wouldn't be happy. I just need rings. How many does he need? Lords. Keeps us a little safer, doesn't it? Being in a 2. Saying that with that last pull he did, it perhaps didn't. My worry was that those two were going to pull that one that walked off. Right. So I throw it about now, that other man might walk off. Mister. I might be better off doing this on my own. Sometimes you find that balance in it between killing them quicker and getting the items and doing it on your own. 2 more. Sometimes what you can do if you're sneaky, say, because I know this is his loot, is if we attack that dog there, so then he would loot that, and then I attack this after. That's a bit of a dick move, but one you could do. What? Imagine if he just did it then. But the reverse. Yeah, I've got my health potion on. I've got my proc shield. Why? Level 9. Right above me. 3 more bag spaces left. Those little eyes in that bush. I just think of the second Harry Potter. Harry's outside and Dobby's in the bushes. Granted, if you've only watched the films, you won't know that bit. Oh, I finally watched all of the last episode of Rings of Power last night. I thought it was unreal. That was one of the best episodes of a series I've watched in ages. Oh crap. How on earth did... See that running towards me then? How on earth did it see me? His loot's out. It's taking time killing it. Right. Going to be attacking different. Never mind. Yes, done. Would help him though. There's one. Crazy to think what we've been recording for 20 minutes just on one quest. Maybe onto a second soon. Oh no, we've done two. We've got the ring one and we've got the other one. That's not too bad actually. I was going to compare it to retail and say if we were playing that how much more we'd get done, but 2 quests in 20 minutes, I'm pretty happy. There's one. I wonder if he's got a leather working as well. Part of me thinks I maybe should have gone at Alcur for the health potions. I haven't got any at the moment. And they are handy. But the only thing is then how am I going to get gear? Apart from quests, which are pretty poor in classic, the gearing, or just random BOE drops. Which we're going to need an element of luck there as well. Is he typing something? Just gone still. You know, I don't need to be doing this, lad. I've completed it. Many dust pelts. Where's he off? What's he doing? Herbing again. We got one down there. Looking for more SM, Library, Arms, Cathedral, DPS. I like SM. It's one of my favourite dungeons. Ooh. I might sell for a bit. Get rid of that. Another bag when we get to the town, unless we get one here. Be nice. Not had one yet. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. I don't dare attack anything at times because he's a bit unpredictable, this guy. I was tempted to throw one at that, but if I do that he'll end up attacking something else. Watch yourself behind. Ooh, that was a nice one. Move it over here. Move it. He's not got much health over there. Thing is with this game, it's not always about being the quickest or key binding, it's just about having a brain. It's like spatial awareness. It's like when you're walking through the high street and then people just all of a sudden just stop right in front of you, start looking in the window. It's like, thank you. I used to get that when I used to do a trolley round at work, at being a postie. Sometimes you just have to push this big trolley to my round and back, and I'd go through the high street, and at one point I was tempted to get an air horn for it, because the amount of times people just randomly stop right in front of me. But then I ended up going back to to a van, so I didn't bother. I was so tempted, just when people stop, just to just press it. Get like the Dukes of Hazzard noise. Are we far enough away? It's a bit dangerous here, isn't it? I don't think there's any guards close by either. Up near the tower. Ah, level 6, there we go. Should really get that on my bars. Ones like that. Let's move it a bit further away. Give us a buff. What is it? Shaman, Warrior, I can. Thought it might have been a doo-doo. Head over to that one. I spent all my time in that one little area. Up. So, what's worse? That I'm keeping for offhand at level 10. That I'll keep. I can't use that, so I might as well vendor. Can't use the auction house. Moves at level 10. Oof, 3 silver. All decent moves though. Sprint will save us quite often. 5-minute cooldown. That's a shame. Reduce that though with 2 talents. Can we get to level 9? I quite like an achievement system for this server, but I imagine a lot of people would moan. But just make it a different one, not the retail one, just have hardcore things on it. Look, all over there. Let's get ourselves another bag. Maybe even a little dagger. We'll hand these in first though. None of those are better than ours, so I'll get the most expensive one. Defender. Yes. Another day, another level. Got a lot of books on there. I also got in there pottery. What's this? Nothing. I thought it might be battle plans. As much as I enjoyed it, so I wish I could get that feeling back of when I first played it. Sadly, you can't. Oh, get this now. I was going to check for a dagger, wasn't I? No way we're going to Silver Pine Forest yet. No chance. Maybe get the pelts first. They're all nearby. I need those ones because that converts to leather. 4 silver though. We're gonna have to do it. Sell that one. Bang that there. You can go there for off. If we don't have enough money. Because we'll get another bag. Watch one will drop. You just know that's going to happen. Then we'll go kill these round there. Or should we just do it on the way to that? Yeah, do it on the way to there because we're still quite a bit off leveling anyway. Because if we were close to leveling, it would have been worth staying around here. And I just want to sort of venture out. We spent all our time in that one zone, haven't we? Nice to mix it up a bit. Said it before in other ones, but it'd be nice to have a Diablo MMO like this. So most of the zones are sort of this type of feel. But then you have the occasional zone which is light. Obviously it'd have to be the occasional one because Diablos are dark zones, aren't they? I don't know if there's a specific reason as to why you never really see this zone. Ooh, are they better? No. I don't mind the Diablo that's out, but obviously it's nothing like this sort of MMO, is it? It's like set like sort of that, isn't it? Not zoomed in. But that'd require work, and we know that brothers aren't keen on anything that requires too much work. Good ducks, and you could have like two games within your own company rivaling each other. I wonder. That's what she drops. Anything that's worth it? Not really. She might drop a bag, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? That shield's come off, hasn't it? One of those back on. Another spirit one. It's alright. 160. But I was just getting a nice little cheer then. Quite good that it does that. Obviously, it wouldn't make any sense to make a noise if someone died. You'd be doing it all the time. And you'd get people having stupid names just so that it'd come up on your screen. I think it'd be worth it over a certain level though. Even if it's over level 20. Because that's a decent enough effort. On hardcore, I'd say. Greater that. It's so much better once you get dual world. Dual world, sprint, sap, and slice and dice. Good collection of moves to have. All in one go as well. If we can afford it. A good chance we won't be able to now. No, I spent that money buying bags and a new dagger, but they are things that are needed, aren't they? So I don't really have much choice. Otherwise we're running back and forth all the time having to vendor stuff. And better dagger, better damage. High survivability. Create a couple of those. Put on our armour. Is it feet, legs, gloves and hands or something like that? Quite a bit, really. It's not the highest amount of armour in the world, but again, it's something that adds up, isn't it? That little bit of armour could be what saves us. We just don't know. And on the last piece, there we go. We need 2 more pelts. That's alright. I've already got the corset, I think. So this one's the ribs and the skulls. There's that other one. Devil and Domains. Should be able to kill it. Death in the family, that might be risking it a bit. We'll see, won't we? Got no kick or anything like that either. Can't attack those from far away. Yeah, it takes a lot of damage though. That's alright. Just to make sure we don't get one of the melee ones on us and one of those at the same time. Because that's slowing us with frost. It could become difficult to get away. I'm just gagging for a potion to drop for us. It just make me feel a little bit safer. There's that guy. Right, is that far enough away? Right, he's heading right to us anyway. Good lad. What, need to pop evasion, will we? His armor's tasty. Oof. Sit down. A couple of quests done there, that's what we like to see. When I was at the gym earlier, I was thinking about in the Art of Impossible, it's about the 80-20 rule. Spending 80% of your time working on the 20% and 20% spent of the time working on the rest of the 80, and then you master them all. So say in football, even though I don't play football, but it's a good one to use, you just work on the basics: passing, shooting, controlling the ball. If you spend 80% of your time on that, you'd be at a higher level than most people if they were practicing everything. So I was thinking that for martial arts. So as soon as I started thinking this, as I was going through the bag, I instantly got more energy because I thought, yeah, that's a good idea, that. So I thought, right, just work on the push kick on the left foot. Right leg can be for right round scoop kicks, and then rest of my punching, because I'm much better at punching than I am at kicking. As soon as I thought of that, just got loads of energy. I thought, right, we'll just focus 80% of our time on that and get a lot better at that. And then the rest of the 20% doing other things like spinning hook kicks and side kicks and stuff like that. That sort of thing applies to everything else. I can't remember who the 80-20 rule was by. I know it's in that book, but he mentioned it was someone else's idea. It's a bit sort of like Bruce Lee's quote of, I don't fear the man who practices 1,000 kicks, but I fear the man who practices one kick 1,000 times. Sort of a similar philosophy to that. Quite like this area. Not just this zone, I've said that about 100 times now, but this little bit up here. Like I've said about Classic, it's just got like the perfect amount of stuff going on. Like it's got obviously this mill up here and the crits, but then it's got nothing going on for a little bit until you get back to the town. But then something at the top right, it just feels like an actual proper area. This could be a map, and not just when you go into one, you know it's from a video game. Which, as beautiful as the new zones are, a lot of them do feel like that. And this has a more Lord of the Rings style feel, which I love. I was reading some of the second book before I got, well, not before I got in bed, but when I got in bed. It was meant to help me sleep, it didn't work. I just ended up lying in there with my eyes closed. That's probably more to do with the fact that I smashed loads of caffeine before the gym, mind. Just thinking then as I walked through the back of that building, even in Classic Plus, right? Okay, let's just show you. If they just added daft stuff, like on the back of here, a little cellar, so you could go down in there, maybe that be an elite or something just random. Just little tiny things which still keep in line with the classic feel, but just expands the world that little bit more. And maybe it's a ghost that has a quest. Don't know. I've got no throwing knives left. I always think it wouldn't be that difficult to expand Classic because of how simple it is. You don't need to come up with a great deal to keep people happy. Well, I'm speaking about the wrong audience there, aren't I? This is World of Warcraft. Oh, how they moan. It seems like most of the content creators are all Classic creators. I think. Could be rubbish, that, to be fair. I don't know what... A lot of people have gone over to retail now, though. I do wonder at times whether they're doing that because more people are playing it, so they're just purely doing it for content reasons, or do they actually enjoy it? Because some of them have spent years slagging it off, and then now that it's doing well, it's like they all of a sudden like it. Do you really? Or are you doing it for views and likes? No, I could just play any. And like anything in life, I can find good points and bad points. None of which is enough to stop me playing any version. Just one version over the other. And it just depends on what I feel like at the time. I keep looking for kick. Obviously I don't have it. Nice. Right. 2 more ribs. Throwing knife, don't blooming have it. I'm a bit wary of those. Oh damn, I still got poison on me. Got poison there, that. Right, I'll just run and kill him. And then we can go on to that, because I don't want these in the way. Also trying to decide what's the best move in terms of when I log this off. Do I just leave it where it is, or hearthstone it, but then I'd have to run back. I'll lose out on the rested, but we'll see. We might get it done before I end anyway. Back pedal. Back pedal to victory. One more, nice. Lovely jubbly. That person should be about here somewhere. Those windmills are doing my head in. I can see the shadow and I keep thinking in the corner of my eye it's a person. That's that one done. Right. Can't see her, can we? There they are. Thurman Agamond. Psst, over here. Away from there. I'm actually quite happy with how many quests we've done today. I was worried that there wouldn't be enough done in Classic. But it is a low level, isn't it? Oh no, Nissa. I'm never going to be able to get to her. I need someone else to help me. If it's inside one of those little inns, I'll have to just hearthstone. That's problematic unless we just do it later when we're more geared. Oh, right in front of me then as well. Meat battering at ruined we need. See what we've got. One over there. We've still got those pelts to get as well, 2 more. Right. Not too far off 10. That's a big jump of XP, that's nice. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Because I'm going to take a thumbnail, I think, of just in front of there. That might look alright, perhaps, in front of that graveyard. And then, do I do another one of these tonight? I don't know. We shall just see how I feel. But we survived for another day.